sent to King Edward VII from the South Wellfield site. The site is preserved within the Cape Cod National Seashore in Massachusetts. For International Marconi Day 2023, the Marconi Cape Cod Radio Club activates the site with their club call sign, Kilo Mike 1 Charlie Charlie. That's Kilo Mike 1 Charlie Charlie. Their event featured a special guest, the director of the National Park Service, Charles Sams III. The director operated third party from the site for a scheduled QSO with W1AW, the Hiram Percy Max Memorial Station there at the ARL headquarters in Newington, Connecticut. During the 40-meter QSOs, there at 40 meters, Sams relayed his appreciation for the history of the site, stating, "This historic site is listed on the National Register of Historic Places for its global importance in communications history." He also noted that his time in the United States Navy and how critical it was to have two-way radio communications from ship to shore and ship to ship. Folks, we're going to have more information about amateur radio, but first, let's find out. It's a brand new radio that reaches way up, super high frequency, the ICOM IC905. ICOM for the love of ham radio. Aim higher and discover the world of SHF. Explore the world of microwave with ICOM's new SHF portable, the IC905. This all-mode rate covers 144 to 5600 megahertz bands, and with the optional CX10G transverter, 10 gigahertz. This portable radio also has two industry firsts under its belt. The IC905 is the first radio to support the 5 major bands, very high frequency to super high frequency, a PoE RF module for flexible installation, and is compatible with amateur TV in analog FM mode. Other features include an easy digital mode setting screen, high-performance GPS antenna which is on board, full G-Star functions, TV and PD mode, an SD memory card slot, and more. Don't forget, from May 19th to May 21st, hams can find ICOM up to 2608 at Dayton Convention 2023 in Xenia, Ohio. We hope to see you there. ICOM, for the love of ham radio. In additional amateur radio news, some information coming about the new STEM trailer for All Ages Amateur Radio Association. The All Things Amateur Radio Association, W8 Alpha Tango Romeo in Carroll, Ohio, revealed its new science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, which would be STEM trailer, on Saturday, April 22nd, 2023, the Rising Parks Seeds of Change Earth Day event. The trailer, funded by a grant from the ARRL Foundation, offers visitors a hands-on STEM experience, including a Morse code oscillator, a display about the history of Morse code, and signage explaining the history of wireless technology and radios. There are 3 snap circuit stations set up for visitors to build an FM radio and working replicas of a spark gap transmitter. There's also a complete amateur station with a telescoping mast and quarter-wave vertical ground plate antenna. The trailer has all of the necessary equipment for youth to fox hunt. More than 100 people went through the trailer, and ATARA is planning on setting up again for Field Day in June. A lot more information about this great event for young people, find it on the American Radio Relay League news site. In news from Great Britain, there's coronation coming up for the king, and they've got a lot going on there. If you'd like to take part in any of the coronation activities, the RSGB is asking that you please contact them at www.rsgb.org.uk. Also a reminder from Great Britain, pubs and clubs on the air is taking place on May 12th, 13th, and 14th. If you or your radio club or society is interested in taking part in operating a station, then there's some fun. Pubs and clubs. A good way to do it. If you'd like to take part, please email Golf1 Papa Union Victor. I'm going to give you this all again. Golf1 Papa Union Victor at yahoo.com.uk. Again, golf1 Papa Union Victor at yahoo.co.uk. I think I said .com. It's yahoo.co.uk. Or you can visit golf6tangowhiskey.co.uk. Also, Mills on the Air weekend going to be taking place. Contact Mills on the Air, one word, Mills on the Air at gmail.com. Finally, in news from the from the Radio Society of Great Britain, the May 2023 Tonight at 8 webinar is not in its usual slot on the first Monday of the month. To accommodate the two bank holidays, the live webinar will be Monday, May 15th instead. Put the date in your diary for an interesting presentation, Tango 41-Echo Papa Alps, a high-performance Morse code decoder by Jack Purdom, Whiskey 8, Tango Echo Echo, and Al Peter, Alpha Charlie 8 Golf Yankee. More information about this can be found on the Radio Society of Great Britain website. Before we get to your HF forecast, let's talk about a brand new radio from ICOM. It's just released, the ICOM 905. Go to super high frequency with ICOM. ICOM for the love of ham radio. Aim higher and discover the world of super high frequency. Explore the world of microwave with ICOM's new super high frequency portable, the IC905. This all-mode rate covers 144 to 5600 megahertz band, and with the optional CX10G transverter, 10 gigahertz. This portable also has a few industry firsts under its belt. The IC905 is the first radio to support the 5 major bands, very high frequency to super high frequency, a PoE RF module for flexible installation, and is compatible with amateur TV in analog FM mode. Other features include a large 4.3-inch touchscreen, real-time high-speed spectrum scope and waterfall display, and the SD memory card slot. Don't forget, from May 19th through the 21st, hams can find ICOM at booth 2608 at Dixon Hamvention 2023 in Xenia, Ohio. We hope to see you there. For the love of ham radio, ICOM is just making incredible radios, pushing the envelope throughout the HF and medium wave and VHF, UHF super high frequency spectrum. Man, oh man, take a look. There's an ICOM radio for you all over the world. Amateur radio and shortwave HF forecast looks good for the coming week. There might be a little bit of coronal mass ejection activity coming from the sun. We have seen some sunspot regions very active over the last week and a half. Solar flux index numbers have been fantastic, well over 150. Now, for the best HF conditions, high frequency conditions to work the world, you want a solar flux index over 150 for 3 straight days. You also want a KP index at 2 or less for 3 straight days. That means low noise floors and excellent ionization of the F and E layers of the ionosphere. Right now, we have that. So, excellent conditions for you for the coming week. First, let's go to amateur radio. Daytime bands for amateur radio should be 20, 17, 15, 12, and 10. 10 is going all the way far south, is 50 degrees south. In the north at 50 degrees north, great conditions. With data modes or voice or Morse code, some excellent conditions for your daytime. Nighttime amateur radio, look at 160, 80, 60, 40, 30. And remember, your best DX is on your maximum usable frequency at sunset. And then look down as the ionosphere starts to lose its charge. Remember, 10 meters after dark is fantastic. Shortwave listeners, great signals available for you. 31 meters, 25, 22, 19, 15, and 13 during the day. Great conditions lately on 25, 22, and the 19-meter band. Nighttime shortwave, excellent conditions for DXing in the evening for you the coming week. Look for great conditions on 120, 90, 75, 60, 49, 41, 31, 25, 22, and the 19-meter band. Open in the northern hemisphere now, about 2 hours after sunset. In the south, for about 1 hour after sunset. and the signals will fade away. Thanks a lot for pulling up a chair and spend some time talking about radio today with me. My name's Larry. My call sign, Amateur Radio, is Kilo 7 Hotel November. God bless you.